What's up everyone, Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. So I went down to my local hobby shop, Crazyhobbies, and I spotted this bad boy on the shelf and I had to bring it home and give it an unboxing for you guys. So enough chit chat, let's see what we get inside. Now check out this behemoth guys, it is the new ARRMA OUTCAST 6S BLX forward drive brushless stunt truck, and of course it is a 1/8 scale. Really cool. I really love the design of the actual shell. I think that's what sells it. It's a shame because you're going to bash the crap out of this as soon as you flip it or some jump goes wrong, which is inevitable. But anyway, let's see what you get. Okay, so it says you have all new power. It's a brushless BLX 185 ESC and a 2050 kV motor. You can run 4S or 6S, and it's got a new adjustable battery tray. Ready to run, waterproof BLX brushless power system to your warranty. Happy days. Now with all ARRMA kits, they are built well and designed to be fast. So you get a high downforce wing, anodized aluminium chassis, tough stunt truck wheels and multi-terrain D-boots, and they're called back flip tires, and that's interesting. Oil filled adjustable shocks with an aluminium body, super durable wheel hubs to increase strength, and a black anodized aluminium front and rear shock tails, and they are beefy. Quick look at some of the stats here. We've got a high angle wheelie bar, a waterproof receiver, which is good because it's got waterproof electronics such as the servo here, which has all metal gears, and that is the ADS 15M. It's got integrated body clip retainers, which are good because they always fly off in the field, and 3 metal geared differentials, which is fantastic. That definitely is a weak point of some trucks, but these definitely look beefy. We have some more here. It's got durable steel drive shafts throughout, which you'd expect. Ultra tough internal body support so it doesn't crush the body on a high impact crash or something like that. All metal diff outdrives and gearbox internals, like I mentioned before, and has strong front and rear composite chassis brace. Doesn't that just look cool? Looks kind of old school but new at the same time. I just love how it all comes together. But enough of that, let's get inside. And there she is, all wrapped up in plastic goodness, but let's go through the kit, and like always I will go through and see what you get. Spare body posts, nice set of tools with a humongous size 4-way wrench, which is excellent, and a small 4-way wrench, and 4 different size Allen keys. That should get you out of trouble. Now the party begins when you install this high-speed gearing set, so at least that comes with it. So if you want to ramp up the speed, you got the gear for it. Some connectors here, and here we have a nice little ARRMA OUTCAST stunts. I think that's an address you go to. You can obviously see some of the stunts that people have performed with this bad boy. And an impressive manual here. It is huge. Comes with all the diagrams you need. That you're out of a bind as well, so everything's in clear. It is multi-language, but it does have English, of course, so all the parts you need and explained diagrams are there. Good stuff. Cable ties, always there to ruin your fun. And here we have the 2.4 GHz Tactic remote controller. It does feel very nice, quite premium in the hand. And of course it only takes 4 AA's, none of that 8 AA rubbish. Thank you very much. Got your standard array of switches here, steering dual rate, throttle trim and steering trim. Plus I think it's your different channel switches there, and power and your reverse switches. So nice. Love of Pete. And what a thing of beauty she is. I do really love this kind of unique body that is on the OUTCAST. Really sets it apart from other kits that you see on the market. It's kind of like a basher but an old school looking truck. I'm digging it. Especially love the roll bar here. Sorry, the integrated roll bar, I guess you could call it. Looks very cool. Nice color as well. So let's take this body off and see what goodness lies beneath. These are the integrated body clip mounts there. They're great. They save you from losing these because they definitely go flying. It's like a Bermuda Triangle with those things. Let's have a look at the body. The detailing is very nice. It's got nice stickers all around. Don't just bash, blast, and I will definitely do that. ARRMA logo up there. Nice decals throughout. The colour is very cool. It's a nice, kind of a very nice grey colour. I don't know how to describe it, but looks very cool. It's got like little indents here around the back flares of the body. Kind of cool. That's what I mean. It kind of looks like an old school truck, but then you've got these style of lights kind of mixed with modern. I've done a really cool job with the body. I like it very much. Kind of got these graphics in the window to make it look like it's seeing through there with a roll cage. Now these holes in this top roll bar here are interesting. You can actually put lighter flints in here, so when you do flip it and slide across the pavement, it'll shower with sparks. That's why this says hazard sparks, so it all makes sense now. Overall, very nice body, and kudos for them for the design. Now here is where all the magic happens, and we'll send you to infinity beyond with that power. It's got, with that extra gearing, capable of, I think, speeds of 60 miles an hour to 100 kilometers an hour, so that sure is up there. Now here is your BLX 185 150 amp speed controller, so that's rated from, I think, 2S all the way to 6S power. And over here you have this impressive looking 2050 kV motor. It does look very nice. I do like that pattern. Situated next to the speed controller but held down nice and tight is a 15 kilo steering servo there. With it is waterproof with all metal drivetrain, so that is excellent. There is your waterproof receiver box nestled in there nicely. It's quite small actually, and the whole design is very nice. Seems very well laid out and compact in there as well, which gives you enough room for quite large batteries. So this chassis is pretty unique. It does look cool. It has this molding that runs around the front especially and around the sides, and what that is, it kind of keep dirt and debris out of the chassis. It does look very cool. I like it actually, and especially at the front when, you know, your driving wheels are ramming dirt and water and everything up into this section here. Anything that can prevent or mitigate that from happening is excellent. I like it. And also we see here we have like a molded, another molded part that sits directly on top of the diff, and that supports the body. If you roll over and smack down on that, it's not going to collapse the body or worse, damage anything inside here, because it's going to hit this and stop it. And perched under the rear wing here we have a nice wheelie bar, which is very nice and wide. Seem to roll very well, but you definitely need this because this thing goes gangbusters, especially when you put on 6S. Now while we're right side up, you can see that here is the rear and front chassis brace there. They're a composite material from the front and rear bulkheads straight to the bottom of the chassis. Now that chassis is a 3mm anodized aluminium chassis, and that's borrowed from the 1/8 Typhoon scale buggy as well from ARRMA, so not bad. And here we have the 3mm anodized plate. It is thick, very nicely designed. Everything is machined as you'd expect, and all the screws are Allen head, so happy days. No Phillips head here to strip out anytime soon. It seems to me that ARRMA have reinforced everything that will eventually or will potentially have most of the impact. So everything here you can see is all aluminium right above the front differential, and there's a mixture of aluminium and plastic. You can see here for the steering linkage mechanism up here as well, and also aluminium part along with plastic, so it's a combination of both running around the truck. There we have a nice shot of the pillow ball suspension. The plastic is beefy as hell. Seems to, I'm no designer, but seems to be built very tough, and yeah, hopefully these won't pop out or strip out too easily on some massive jumps that this certainly will be going through. So a truck of this size needs decent suspension, and the Outcast certainly does have it. The bodies here are threaded red anodized aluminium with a 16mm bore. The shafts are 3.5mm. They're underneath this nice boot here to protect them. That is a chrome coating obviously, and It does feel very nice from factory. Certainly feels that has the right amount of dampening in it. But beauty of these threaded shafts is you can adjust it however you want. Now it does include some beefy 5mm thick black anodized shock towers here, multiple holes here for adjustment, and yes, it does include front and rear sway bars as well. Now you have super beefy drive shaft from the rear, dog bones to the center diff, from the center diff to the front differential, and they are all very thick and they look to be extremely tough, and I guess should need to be for all that power. Now these D-boot backflip tyres, they do feature a very aggressive MX style thread, so hopefully that should be very capable on all surfaces. It is very tacky and it does look like it will serve up to anything you throw at it, so very nice. I also like this old school looking wheel here, and you've obviously got a 17mm aluminium nut there to hold everything down. Very nice design, and in general the whole thing looks cool. Okay, let's just do a little exercise, see what batteries you'll be able to fit in here. Now the good thing about this battery tray, it is quite large and it has this kind of sliding end piece here that you can move up or down depending on the thickness of your batteries you run. So let's check it out. So I got my 9000 milliamp hour SMC batteries. These are beefy as. I use them for my X-Max. So if I put one in there, lengthwise fits, but if we keep this stock cap on the end, no go. But if you did take that off and you strap the heck out of these, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it because these are quite heavy. You don't want these flying out. Here we have two generic 4000 milliamp hour 2-cell lipos. Stack them on top of each other and they should fit like a glove. Let's just check that. Yep. There we go. So you can just slide that down and strap it back over, and it also has a strap here for the length. So quite a cool setup. It does give you options for different size batteries. And here I have two 3-cell LiPo batteries, and this setup isn't ideal with the wires coming up above it, but that's okay. You can still kind of sit them pretty flush. Here we go, slide this up, slide that back down, and if you strap it up, you'll be good to go. Don't need to strap it all up, but you can see that it has plenty of room, and that's pretty much at the default height of this mechanism there. So you definitely have room to put some ample sized batteries in there, and I guess you could even, depending on the thickness, slide them in this direction as well. Maybe two 2S batteries might fit this direction. There we go. It could even fit like that as well, but some of you might have one massive 6S battery, which is fine. You can always use that as well in there. So there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of the OUTCAST 6S Beast from ARRMA. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link in the description. I picked it up from Crazyhobbies, so go check it out. They have not just this, but a ton of RC cars that you might be interested in. That's it guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. If you haven't, please subscribe. I'll leave a little doovawacker here so you can click that, and please keep an eye out for the next video. There's heaps more to come. Thanks guys.